Hi, I'm Jim Matush, and we here at Trinity Wealth Advisors are a faith-driven, purpose-centered wealth management firm. We work primarily with business owners and affluent families and help them create what the purpose is that they want with their money. We're very big on objectivity, on accountability, and helping them understand what they really want to do in life with what they've been blessed with. I'm today going to share with you the Brown Sisters Foundation and the story that two women brought into my life starting back in the 90s. These two sisters were very staunch Catholic women that went to Mass every day, did not trust anyone in the wealth advisory field. They had had 30 years of experience with brokers, investment people, people trying to sell them things, all to no avail, and pretty much distrusted the whole industry. They met me, and over a period of years, I would look at what they were doing and how it could be improved. And that slowly but surely began to sink in with the message of, what do you girls really want to do? They just had each other. They had no family. They were extremely frugal, never having earned more than $30,000 a year, both of them airline reservationists, and were very good at hanging on to money. They really defined it's not how much you make that matters, it's how much you hang on to. As a matter of fact, much of their time during the days were spent going to investment seminars for the free dinners. We didn't do any of that, but we gave them advice along the way that slowly but surely helped them realize what was the purpose that they wanted to do. And they wanted to, upon their deaths, because all they had was each other, leave their money to the community to support children, the elderly, and needs-based organizations that couldn't make it on their own. And they wanted to do so in a creative way that would leverage their impact. In other words, matching gifts. In other words, having them become more successful, more sustainable. So a healthy process was developed, that together with tax planning to help them offset substantial gains that they had realized. Some charitable remainder trusts were able to help them realize some really neat tax planning, all of which enabled them to have more for ultimately what their purpose would be. Today, the Brown Sisters organization gives over $200,000 a year to the community, has impacted the community by millions through the leverage that it's created. And if you'd like to know more, go to brownsisters.org and you'll find the whole story and the annual grant process that they use if you happen to be here in St. Louis. I use that as an example to say that's just one story in the families that we've worked with over 40 years in helping them create and realize the legacy that is behind the purpose of their money. Most people are real big on, I need more, I have to accumulate more, do I have enough, how much is enough? What we help people realize is, what do you want to do with that? And then how can you do it with options, not tied to the investment approach you have, not tied to the fancy techniques that you use in today's complicated world, but all centered around what is your purpose in life. Thank you for tuning in today, and I look forward to talking to you. If you have questions, reach out to us at Trinity Wealth.